Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be diving into a topic that's becoming a huge deal in the AI world, MCP, or Model Context Protocol, and how it connects into the rise of agentic AI. You've likely heard that phrase agentic AI a lot, and we're going to talk a little bit more about what that means practically through this video. So AI that doesn't really just respond, but with text, but can actually take action. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about agentic AI. We want to take that extra step and not just return text, which you're probably used to seeing with AI agents. We want it to actually go do something, take action on your behalf. So if you're new to AI, don't worry. There's a little imposter syndrome with everyone in the AI space because things are changing so frequently. But this video is designed to make all those really intricate details a little simpler, a little more intuitive. So let's get into it. All right, so before we talk about what MCP is, let's talk about the problem that it solves, especially now that AI is becoming more agentic. Agentic AI means AI that can plan, make decisions, use tools, take action, and complete end-to-end tasks, essentially. So actually go out and do things for you. But the issue is that AI can only take action if it can actually connect to the tools that you need. And a lot of various tools that you might want to connect into have complex schemas or APIs that you require to connect into, which is not the easiest thing to do if you've ever tried to do that on your own, right? So every app, every service, every tool has its own way of connecting. It's messy, it's inconsistent. It's like every tool speaks a different language. It definitely feels like that at times. So even if an AI is smart enough to act like an agent, it gets stuck sometimes. It's like having a brilliant assistant who can't open any doors in your house, right? So this is where MCP comes into play. MCP, or the Model Context Protocol, is a universal way for AI systems to talk to tools, apps, and services. So think of it as a shared language or a simple handshake. So instead of every AI needing custom code to connect every single tool, MCP gives them all the same plugs or the same rules, the same expectations. And that's exactly what agentic AI needs, because an agent can only act if it can access the right tools, the right sources. So MCP gives it that access. That's the key thing here. All right, so let's go back to the analogy that makes this super clear. Imagine you're traveling around the world with your phone charger, and you land in the US, your charger works just fine. Then you land in the UK, nope, you need a different outlet, right? Your phone device or your charger won't work. You go to Japan, it's a different outlet. You go to Australia, it's a different outlet. So every country has its own plug shape, its own voltage, its own rules. So what do? You buy an adapter, you buy lots of adapters. You carry around whole bags of adapters. And so now imagine someone invented one universal outlet that works everywhere. Suddenly, you don't need adapters. You don't need the whole worrying about the compatibility. You don't need special chargers. You just plug in and go. That's kind of what MCP, when it comes to AI, really does for you. The AI is your charger. Apps, tools, services are the outlets. MCP is that universal standard that makes everything compatible, where you don't have to have every single little adapter. MCP is that universal adapter that fits everything for you. And here's the key part. Agentic AI is like a traveler who wants to go everywhere and do everything. But without MCP, it's stuck carrying a bag of adapters. With MCP, it's carrying around that universal adapter and gets instant access into everything it needs. What does that look like in real life? Let's say that you have an AI agent, not just a chatbot, but something that you want to take real action. With MCP, that agent could read files from your computer, update spreadsheets, pull data from your app, all because the tools follow the same protocol. It's like giving AI a universal passport and let it travel everywhere, anywhere it wants to go, and get things done. This is the difference between AI that just answers questions and AI that actually gets things done with you through agentic AI, okay? So when you hear AI that can take action, you might think, that sounds a little dangerous. Do I really want to allow that? But MCP is designed with safety at the core. So you, the user, kind of stay in control, and the AI can only access the tools that you explicitly allow. It can only perform the actions that the tool permits. Everything is transparent. You can see what the tools are available, and you can revoke access at any time. And this is crucial for agentic AI because agents need boundaries, right? So you need some kind of boundaries or fence line to prevent it from doing things that you don't want it to do because you're allowing it to take action. So what about developers? Why do developers love MCP? With MCP, you build one integration, one set of rules, one interface, and then suddenly your tools work with any AI that supports MCP, including agentic AIs that can use your tools autonomously. So it's efficient, it's scalable, and it saves a ton of time. That's really the major benefit here. Now, if you're a beginner, why do you care about this? Agentic AI is really the future. Even if you're not a developer, MCP should matter to you because it means AI tools will become more powerful. They'll become easier to use. They'll work with more apps. They'll take more action and not just give text answers, but they'll actually be able to do things. So we're moving into this world where AI isn't just a chatbot, it's an agent, an assistant that can organize your files, update your documents, manage your projects, pull data from your app, and help you get things done across your entire digital life. So MCP is kind of the foundation that makes all of this possible. It makes me think of, a traditional agent that you work with that just brings back regular text. You might use that for planning a vacation, right? You've seen that as a common example when it comes to working with AI agents. Is you'll say, hey, I'm planning a trip to Greece. I'm going to be there for a week. Give me a set of things that I can do while I'm in Greece and do a day-by-day plan. And it'll do that for you. But then when you go to actually start to book those things, you find out that the hotel you're going to stay in has been closed since COVID in 2020. The vineyard that you want to go to has also been booked up for months. And while it provided you a lot of great information, it didn't take the action to actually attempt to book those things or check to see if they were even available. That's where MCP and agentic AI comes into place, where you can have the AI agent actually take that actionable step, take that next step forward. So where does the future of this go? Imagine a future where your AI agents can schedule your meetings, clean your inbox, update spreadsheets for you, pull data from your CRM, write reports using your actual files, interact with tools you choose, all without complicated setup, all without custom integrations and API interactions, all because everything speaks the same language. That's the world that MCP is building, a world where agentic AI can actually act. All right. So as we wrap up, MCP, remember, is this universal translator for AI. Well, it's simple, powerful, and honestly kind of brilliant, right? If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe. Take a moment, hit subscribe, and check out our future videos. Also note we are creating lots of great AI content on our on-demand learning at Pragmatic Work, so make sure you check that out as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you in our next video. Take care.